Hi, this is Johnny, and we're playing some more Mario Kart Wii Aurora. This time I'll be using Toad in the Jet Bubble, and the next two cups are the Boo and the Super Crown Cup on 200cc. So for the Boo Cup we have Spectral Station, Unrecalled Universe, Lost Ruins, and New Moon Manor. Unrecalled Universe is the only one here of this set that I have absolutely no idea what's going to be about. But these other three I do know pretty well, so this cup should be mostly pretty familiar for me. I do have to say though, I am really loving this mod so far. Pretty much all of the tracks in here have been of pretty high quality, I would say. And especially the last two cups I played through, the fiery ones, those were all a pretty good time. So I am kind of interested to see what else we have in store for the rest of these cups. But right now, we have me burning out because I guess I forgot how to do a starter boost. And we have Spectral Station, which I do know. I am familiar with this because it is a pretty memorable one. As we all know, a Calamari Desert train makes everything memorable. But besides the train, I do like the nighttime aesthetic to it. It makes everything a lot more mysterious, I would say. And I have not played on this track in a while, so I have forgotten where a lot of the shortcuts are. But, you know, I'll figure stuff out as I go. Because I do know, the one thing I at least do know is that this track is pretty fun to drive on overall. Especially on 200cc. And that's another thing right there. Luckily, you don't have to wait for the train for too long because it goes by pretty fast. Unlike Calamari Desert where you have to sit there for like a good couple of seconds waiting for it. So that's something I do appreciate, the fast-paced nature of the track. Oh, Luigi dodged? Oh, that's not okay. Even though Luigi is pretty goated nonetheless. I do like the added details of the lanterns everywhere, lighting up the track for us as we go by. And I wonder if there are multiple trains in this track or if there is just one. There's another blue shell. I forgot how many blue shells there's going to be since this is aggressive items. And I thought I was going to dodge that red shell, but oh well. Uh oh, this is not looking good. Give me that Mega Cloud. Ah, no. I think Bowser's gonna win this. Yeah. Unless... Now that's just not right. That's not okay at all. I got hit by a blue shell that wasn't even going for me. That is unfortunate. How did I still get second even after that happened? I have no idea. But anyways, this was a pretty fun track. Well, obviously I knew that from the get-go, but it's nice revisiting this track and knowing that it's still as great and fun as I remember. Okay, now I have no idea what this is going to be, but it looks epic. Unrecalled Universe, this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Nice crystal cave, or if those even were crystals, I don't know. But I'm really loving the skybox of this track. That mini-map looks kind of familiar, I don't know. Maybe I have played this before, maybe I haven't. I don't know, I'll have to see. Because I swear, this layout seems pretty familiar. I don't remember this cave section though. That's at least the new part for me. Oh, somehow didn't fall off right there. Yeah, 200cc. Whoa. Floating red eyes. Yeah, 200cc definitely makes things a lot harder. Since, you know, a faster speed and custom tracks aren't really a good combination with each other. But I like that's not the way to go. I like figuring things out as I go. Like how you can do this shortcut pretty shroomless. And what happens if you stay up here? Oh, there's a boost panel right there. But I'm not sure how effective that would be. Ooh, speaking of effective, let's go up here. Nice, nice. And yeah, it doesn't look like there's a shortcut you can go through. The CPUs are determined to find one though. so I'll just leave them to it. Meanwhile, I'll just keep driving along and getting hit by blue shells. Weird how they chose Grumble Volcano music for this track. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't really know what other music choice would be fitting. Okay, let me not take the shortcut this time. Let me just do it regularly. Yeah. No, just want to show off all the routes. So when it comes to showcasing these tracks, I want to get the maximum exploration possible, while also trying to win, of course. So let's just keep going down here. Does the cave have ice physics? I can't tell. Because it felt like I was a little bit slippery out of that section, but I might just be feeling things wrong. Oh, hi, Blue Shell. How are you? Okay, now these are definitely crystals right here. I will say, though, I do like the colors used on this track overall. Oh, so even if you barely touch that section, you still fall off. That's pretty weird. Like, wow, that skybox looks pretty cool. Reminds me of, like, well, it doesn't remind me, but kind of looks like the world's about to end or something. Which is pretty fitting for a track called Unrecalled Universe. Because it's something that is not normal at all. And here we have another track that I know, Lost Ruins. And as you can see, it's pretty thwomp themed custom track here. It takes place in a fairly dark atmosphere. Kind of N64 Bowser Castle-ish, which I think is the music that's probably going to be used here. Yeah. Well, you can't hear the N64. There's a mushroom. Oh, okay. Just a plain old mushroom lying around right there. Well, I was right about the N64 Bowser Castle music, but obviously you can't hear it right now since I have custom music instead. And yeah, there are a lot of thwomps on this track right here. And this part coming up right here, you can actually go to the middle, but only if you're tiny. As you can see, Toad is too big to go through that. So hopefully a lightning happens around that part so I can show it off. Yeah, there are just a lot of mushrooms. All the Goombas are replaced with mushrooms. I don't know why. Because there are normally Goombas there from when I've played this track in other mod packs. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe the Goombas are already dead, and that's just their remains, just mushrooms. Which means that if I play this in time trials, then those mushrooms aren't going to be there. Oh, blue shell dodge? Aw. I was hoping I would dodge that blue shell, because I know that can happen if you're going fast enough and going down a slope. Makes no sense, but that's just Mario Kart logic for you. It's a red moon, and no, that's not a moon. That was another red circle thingy. Oh, and the skybox is changing too. I forgot about that. That's a part of the track too. And Zelda icons on the item boxes as well, I just realized. This be a Zelda themed track or something? I don't know. Maybe if I look up this track on the wiki, I'll have more knowledge of it. I like knowing the context behind custom tracks. Makes them feel... Oh, now they're... Oh, wait. Did the Goombas only appear after the skybox changed? If so, then that is a nice attention, a nice detail right there. I don't know if that's entirely true, though. I'll have to replay this track in my own time to see if that's the case. And now we have a very, very good track right here, New Moon Manor. This is one that I played in CGP and I absolutely loved. And I feel like I'm going to love it just as much right here because, well, it's like basically the same exact track. Oh, okay, so, because this is the Boo Cup, these are all like haunted castle themed track. Well, I mean, is Unrecalled Universe like really that haunted. Because, like, I assume that's what the boot cup is supposed to represent, all the haunted themed tracks. I did not want to hit my hand on that ceiling, man. That's what I was afraid was going to happen, and it happened anyway. But maybe I'll get mushrooms so I can, that's okay, I'll take the shortcut anyway. Bam, it's totally saved time. Funny how these are hard mode CPUs, yet they haven't been, well, Bowser did win the first track, so I can't really be talking right now. But yeah, I did. Come on, man. I was gonna do something cool and then the blue shell just shut everything down. And have I gotten a Mega Thundercloud yet in these cups? In these videos? Maybe one time, I don't know. But as I was saying, given this is the boot cup, I assume all of these are like supposed to be haunted tracks in a sort of way. But Unrecalled Universe, that didn't really seem haunted. It seemed more like mysterious, like enchanted in a way. I don't know. Can I do the shortcut even while I'm okay. Oh, I didn't even get enough height that time, but hopefully I can actually get a chance to do that if I try again next lap. It's really cool and it's super easy, even though I'm not really making it that easy. Free mushroom? That was so fast. DK, go away. Okay, now I want to show off this right here. Ooh, okay, hold on. I'll have to hop over this. Nice, 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 nice. And yeah, that's just an alternate route right there. I don't think that's really worth going. Oh yeah, I also like the Goombas fading in as you get close to them. I don't think that route is really that much worth it, but it's kind of nice to have an alternate way to go. And speaking of which, can I even? No, I'm not fast enough to make it to that other side. Okay, but now, if nothing goes wrong, I want to show off this shortcut right here. So, don't hit the ceiling. Nice. Yep. And that's how it goes. Just gotta make sure you don't fall into the fountain, and you'll be good. Why do I call it a fountain? It's not even a fountain. It's just a regular puddle of water. And I'll show this off again. Really? Oh, and a blue shell to top it off. How lovely. Never really got these moving cubes right here. They always seem a bit off on this track. But anyways, that is the boot cup. All these tracks were pretty good. I don't know, I kind of have mixed feelings on Unrecalled Universe, but it was still a decent time overall. All these tracks are pretty well made. And now we will be moving on to the Super Crown Cup, I think. Funny how this vehicle's name is only accurate if you use Toad and Baby Mario. But anyways, I'll choose the Blue Falcon and move on to the Super Crown Cup. Ooh, we have some interesting ones here. We have Colorful Cathedral, have no idea what that is, Medieval Castlegrounds, Obstagoon's Palace, and Toadette's Castle. I having trouble recalling what Obstagoon's Palace is, but I do know I have played that before. But I have not played this first one right here, so let's see what it has to offer. Alright, Colorful Cathedral seems pretty grassy. Okay, there's something that looks like a rainbow. Yeah, I was about to say, this track, for a track named Colorful Cathedral, just looks plain and grassy like. But no, we do have some color elements going on right here. So, seems like this track will live up to its name after all. So I wonder what the Super Crown Cup is going to represent. Maybe these are all like royalty themed kingdom like tracks. Oh, I did not want to get smushed right here. I like how I'm playing against CPUs, but I still care about winning. Like, That makes no sense at all. It's supposed to be about just exploring the tracks, showcasing what they have to offer in this mod pack that I'm pretty sure is discontinued. Watch this mod pack just randomly get a revival out of nowhere. It would be the craziest thing. Like, because on the wiki, it does have planned updates that unfortunately have never come out. Like, the dates for them to come out is still unclear. They're all just question marks listed. But anyways, back to the actual track. I do like how there are like rainbowy elements all over the place. Like the rainbow trees and the whatever that is off in the distance. Just like something lining against the skybox. I'm using the word skybox a lot lately. I don't know what it is. Alright, Funky Kong, you can pass me, whatever. Oh, you're not even in second place. Imagine being in last place, being Funky Kong. Alright. Yeah, this track is... I thought it was gonna be a lot more chaotic, honestly. Since, you know, color-themed tracks normally like to go pretty crazy with what they did. Was that no, that's just, I thought that was a star for a second. No, that's just a golden mushroom. Look at my item slot. It's all smushed and stuff. Because normally these tracks with color elements like to go crazy. Like there's Color Wonderland, Color Circuit is pretty tame, but there's Cubing Conundrum, which has Rubik's Cubes. It's basically like a Rainbow Road, but this track goes on the more tame side, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's nice having a basic track now and then. So this track does good at what it does. It does good at what it does. Wow, great speaking right there. So yeah, this does seem like it's going to be the Royal Palace Castle type of cup, which makes sense for a crown. So now we have Medieval Castlegrounds, which is another one I have played before, and I do indeed like it. I like the positive vibe it goes for. Pretty cool. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is Peach Gardens music. Alright, pretty fitting. I wonder if in CDGP this also uses Peach Gardens music. Speaking of Peach, thank you. Alright, let's not have it stolen. There we go. A big toad on a mission. Not too fast. The big toad is too fast to make these turns properly. But oh wow, the track is a lot shorter than I remember it being. And the CPUs are actually pulling their weight. What a surprise. But yeah, like I said, this track is good. And there goes my golden mushroom. Someone might pick that up. Is that... Okay, thanks Donkey Kong. I'm here to try to talk about the track, and like, these CPUs are just bullying me. It's nice to see Mario Kart CPUs finally owning up once in a while. The one time I don't like seeing them own up is when I'm playing Grand Primo trying to 3-star rank everything, like in other Mario Kart games with the ranking system. But anyways, finally talking about the track again. Even though once again it is pretty basic, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as it's fun to drive on, it is pretty cool. And okay, I like that. Maybe I might get a decent position after all if I hit the... okay, never mind. It's not happening. Wow, this is not the race for me. Oh, get fit. No! Oh my gosh, 2 people passed me at the end. And why are there pokies on the flags right there? No, those aren't flags. What do you call those? I forgot. But yeah, as I said, even though this is a basic track, it is very fun to race on. Even though my vehicle wasn't very well designed for it. And it's on 200cc too, so obviously I'm going to struggle on it. But that's not the track's fault, that's more 200cc's fault. But, good track. Not much else to say. Obstagoon's Palace. What the heck is an Obstagoon? I have no idea. This track is... Okay, well actually, I did say I don't really have a fond memory playing this track. It has been a while. So once I start getting like deep into the laps, it'll start coming back. Okay, yeah, I do remember that like harsh turn right there. I do remember a lot of harsh turns with this level. And that shortcut does ring a bell as well. And that in this Peach Garden section as well. Yep. It's all coming back to me now. Of me playing this for the first time and thinking it was mediocre, and then playing it again and actually getting good at it and really liking it and becoming one of my favorites. Yeah, the memories. And this shortcut right here, which I will fail at because I didn't have the power of a mushroom. Even though I am playing as a mushroom. But I will try to do that shortcut shroomless if I can. Once again using Peach Garden's music. And I do like this part where you go underwater. I kind of feel bad for the Cheep Cheep right there, since he has no one else in there in that water with him. I feel like another Cheep Cheep could have been added right there. Just give him a pal, you know. Just so he's not completely lonely in there. This castle has a pretty bad mole infestation as well. Imagine how cool it would be if you could use a mushroom launch out of that ramp and then go in the middle here, right there. That'd be pretty sick. I don't know if it's even possible to do that, even on 200cc, but that'd still be pretty cool. I think we have the shortcut coming up, so let me try to charge up an Orange Mini Turbo. See, I meant to do that, so I would dodge the blue shell. Oh, there we go. I didn't even need an Orange Mini Turbo. Just a well-timed hop works instead. I'm glad I took the time to do that too, so I wouldn't get blue shelled. There are way too many blue shells on aggressive items, man. Makes me think if I should just stick to balanced items instead for these cups. I don't know, I have to see. Let me do the shortcut real quick. I haven't showed it off yet. And I don't think I will, because it's way too difficult for someone as inexperienced as I am. Even though I'm not inexperienced at all, I'm just making excuses. That's besides the point. This track is pretty well detailed, has a lot of nice challenge to it. I'm not going to take the shortcut this time. I'll just be normal and go the regular route. And besides, I did get shocked, so not worth doing anyways. Go fake item box. I do gotta say, I do like the texture work done on this track. Makes it really look, has a medieval vibe to it. Makes it look like very ancient and old. So pretty good job on that track, whoever developed it. I'm guessing Toadette must be rich because apparently she even has her own castle right here. She was able to pay for, or maybe she got other people to pay for it, I don't know. But there are a lot of Toadette themed stuff going on around here. I do see a giant pathway above me. And Peach Garden's music again for the third time. Yeah, we have, I do remember this track because there's a giant Toadette right here just shooting fireballs. I don't remember it being actually animated though. That might be new. Oh, and yeah, this Bowser Castle portion right here. This track is pretty cool all around. So, hopefully, even with a Blue Falcon on 200cc, I can still manage this track, which is pretty chaotic, as you can tell. Oh, I don't even remember that artwork right there up there. Let's go this way. I have no idea what this will lead to, but all the other people are taking it. Oh, and Worker Toad's right here, guarding the castle and doing a bad job at it. Since when have Toads ever been good at guarding things? That's what I'm wondering. As we know, Toads are very loyal to the Mushroom Kingdom, but if they want to show their loyalty well enough, then you gotta do a better job at protecting things like Peach's castle and stuff like that. Okay, maybe they'd be better at defending Toadette's castle instead, because Toadette is the same is like a Toad kind, so maybe they'll have more respect for someone they can relate to. Peach, speaking of respect, how about you show some, lady? You're not getting this. Is that? Hold on. Did I see a shortcut right there? Oh, yeah, that is. I think so. How did I not get hit by those greens? Alright, Blooper, you're not going to stop me, and neither is the power block. What will stop me is my inability to follow directions and turn the proper way. And let's experiment, go the right path this time. Oh, there's a super crown. Even though it looked like a rip-off super crown, almost. Oh yeah, and this part is definitely like ripped straight from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Peach Gardens. Or Mario Kart Tour Peach Gardens. Did the Peach Gardens and Mario Kart Tour like look like that as well? Like the hedge maze, did it look like that too? I don't really remember right now. But we still managed to win the Grand Prix. And we have showed off all the tracks in both the Boo Cup and the Super Crown Cup. So that'll conclude it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm really liking this mod pack so far, and it's only going to get better as we move on. So, once again, thank you, and have a great day.